try to secure Sang up for the support, especially the damage that are coming from the back line. But Alter Ego, they don't have a lot of option as well, so they just secure Partia because they really want to shut down all of the support. So Aura Fire really running out of option here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I have a feeling that Aura Fire will pick upon Cho.
So
Yeah, since they haven't got any stunner yet.
they need Yuzong, I must say.
Yeah, also Yuzong can be the option. But Kaja and
Wow.
Sicilian. Yeah. Actually, Kaja is a pretty annoying hero that with the Divine Judgment, he can easily kidnap the core of the Alter Ego.
The defense judgment cannot be cancelled as well, as we
Yes.
knew, right? Even though you have Digi, the problem is the time journey won't work to that Divine Judgment here. And Cecilian, we saw this hero from Bigatron in the first week.
Yeah.
So maybe it's kinda work for Aura Fire since Cecilian is quite scaling as well into the mid game and late game with the stock that he has. So last pick for Alter Ego.
Yeah, the main reason why I say that Yuzong should be picked by Aura Fire is that Alter Ego they have Partia, right?
Yeah.
Partia could just open the
Yeah.
Feather Extract from behind. And it's really scary. And Roger, as Momo-chan mentioned,
Yeah.
it will go into the hand for Sally
Sally
Boy.
Boy.
Yeah, I thought it will be
No doubt.
banned by Aura Fire, but they don't want to take risks. They just straight away banning out, taken out Harley from the option here. But Alter Ego, they saw a potential from Roger. So let's go. With the draw pick here for our first game, I think it's pretty surprising for Aura Fire since they have Cecilian and also Kaja.
Yes.
So I'm so super excited, guys. How about you? Are you guys ready for our first game?
course.
Yes, we are ready. So you guys better be ready as well.
Yes, don't forget to leave a comment which team that actually do you think that will secure their first point here. So let's jump into the game. Let's go into the line of down. The first game between Aura Fire and Alter Ego.
Yes, and here we go for our opening match for today. And if you are seeing about their direction, about where they are going, this is gonna be a passive opener from both of this team. Like 3 in the middle will not do anything because Roger is just being accompanied by Joha just to make sure that the purple buff is going into the hand for Roger.
Yeah.
And Cassius will stay in the middle lane as well, trying to clear the minion as soon as possible. We know Kaja has a good early damage here with the Ring of Order, so maybe Cassius won't take any risk in the early stage.
Yeah, but for 1-1 against a 1v1 against Sicilian, 1-1 should be careful because one Sanguine Claw could just take the half HP from 1-1. So Aura Fire, I mean, like they are looking quite strong at the early game right now because Kabuki like dueling a 1v1 against Esmeralda. It's really hard, you know, especially when you're using Benedetta. Because Benedetta is quite squishy,
Yeah.
but I'm seeing like it's very nice for him just to stay at the gold lane.
Yeah, but look at that, Leo Murphy trying so hard to give a
Fanstrong.
pressure towards Fanstrong. Meanwhile, Verity, the backup coming from Aura Fire, and the first blood goes to Aura Fire here.
Yeah, I think this is not a good early for Alter Ego since the
Uh-oh.
Sally Boy right now is getting poking
Yes,
damage.
but hold up a little bit, Talia. But look at that, Sally Boy also got punished. 2 first point for Aura Fire. I think it's pretty a good start for Aura.
Yeah, very nice, man. I must say that Aura, they are doing their homework for the early game. I mean, like they're winning 2-point kills against Alter Ego. It's not an easy point, you know. And a 1v1 against with Kabuki and Yam at the top side. I mean, like meaning at the bottom lane, it's really open for a Sicilian to make the farming there. I mean, like when he's having a hard time with the Sanguine Claw.
Yeah.
And also like Sicilian could just clear the minion wave really fast.
Yes, within the range that are actually coming from funds. I think when from Ahmad, they don't. He doesn't want to take any risk at all. He just wants to maybe just make play-by-play here with funds, especially at the bottom lane.
Okay.
But look at that, Godiva is
Yeah.
coming, and will be straight away punished with the rotation that coming from Alter Ego. Yam with the falling Starmon. Just straight away, they want to push Aura Fire back here.
Yeah, and Aura now they should wait a little bit more because this will become the turtle contest. but the turtle can go into the hand for Alter Ego.
Oh, but look at that. The defense just coming from Fanstrong. It's really on point towards Yam here. But meanwhile, it will be 1-for-1. No, but 2 will down and 2-for-2. Actually, but Godiva, still one more, I think. No, Sally Boy. I think he needs to go back a little bit.
Alright, a small winning condition for Alter Ego there. They just secure the first turtle. A very nice team fight as well. So clean for Alter Ego.
I think there will be a bit miss since that the fight on turtle is like split into 2 teams.
Yeah.
And that's why the Divine Judgment can get up 1 person from Alter Ego.
Yeah, and a little bit hard to for Aura Fire to follow up the actually opening coming from Fanstrong, right? But Alter Ego, they did a good job, I can say. They secured their objective here with maybe not too much goal differences as well. Meanwhile, Aura Fire, they really need to be careful, especially Sally Boy. He got a lot of free space just now.
Yes, and also like Aura Fire, they are under level right now. And look at this one, a very nice ganking coming in again. Alter Ego,
no.
they are just focusing on taking down one member, but just got punished there.
Yeah, we discussed about this, the way to victory, especially for Aura Fire. They have to pressure Yam in the early stage. And look at that. The backup coming from Alter Ego here. They really knew that actually they can take down Verity, especially they don't have a lot of escape mechanism here. Kabuki, what are you going to do? Because you know Sally Boy got a lot of free space. Look at that, no one can stop him.
Yes, Sally Boy is just getting a very huge DPS with the free hit there. And also like they are taking the purple buff. Alter Ego doing their work as well.
Yes, and for the player gold, we can see that Sally Boy is up for 3,000 net worth. And also, in my opinion, I prefer that Alter Ego is pressed against his Fanstrong since based on the data, Fanstrong is pretty much carried the team. The damage is more above the others.
Yeah, if we talk about Aura Fire, actually they're really reliable on the ultimate that coming from Fanstrong, right?
Yeah, and once again, Yam is just getting shut down over and over. But another objective for Alter Ego, a good one, a good sign as well. So still, not a loss for Alter Ego there.
Like 14k for Aura Fire, 16 for Alter Ego. I mean, they really need this team. If you talk about Alter Ego, they really know the timing when they have to maybe secure their objective, their priority, even though we haven't seen any turret down yet from both teams. But the problem is Alter Ego, they don't want to driven away by Aura Fire. They really want to counter all of the movement that coming from our Aura Fire players.
Yeah, and also like Alter Ego, they are winning about the level, so that is the strong point for Alter Ego.
Yes, and look
with a
at
very
that.
nice setup by Alter Ego, Leo Murphy already make the ejector one, a very nice move.
Oh,
And look at this one.
Judgment. Oh my god, really counter by Riti Omawa.
Yes, can't go anywhere. Sally Boy is just going with the light compounds there, getting the triple kill, Momo-chan.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, actually, the Divine Judgment really towards Sally Boy just now, right?
Yeah.
But he still managed to survive. And no one can take him down from Aura Fire. It's gonna be a huge problem.
Yeah, it's really a huge loss there by Aura Fire. And we are seeing this is the moment for Alter Ego. I mean, like, whenever they are winning the match, they are already trying to zone out. And another one, another executed. Very nice with a feather airstrike. And Kabuki is down.
Yeah, but look at that. At the top lane here, Ahmad also got a lot of free positioning here. Even Godiva, as the tanker they're coming from Aura Fire, he cannot handle a lot of damage output they're coming from Alter Ego.
Yeah, like Leo Murphy, he can't go anywhere. He's just going to buy sometimes until Ahmad maybe recalling back to the base. But another backup coming in as well from behind. There is Parsha with a very nice move. Godiva is down. Theseus, I don't think he can go anywhere.
Yeah, but he still got
Wings by wings to escape again and taunting Fanstrong. Fanstrong can't do anything because his skill is on the cooldown.
Yes, it's pretty hard to take down Sally Boy. Like maybe okay, he has the link compounds and he got the wolf transformation as well. That make his movement speed is pretty fast. So I think the winning condition from Aura Fire, they just cannot just shut down Yam. They really need to think about how to shut down Sally Boy at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at the highlight, the replay. We are seeing Sally Boy almost but never enough, right?
Yeah.
With the Lycan Pounce, just with the killing spree as well, regaining his 50% of HP. And a
Yes.
very nice ejector again and again. This shouldn't be done by Aura and Fans. Once again being picked off, and Funstrong, what can he do here? Another nice ejector.
Yes,
And
backup.
from behind, yes,
They're really
Haley Boy finally
Kabuki.
getting shut down.
Yes, Kabuki just show up with the final blow and also the Phantom Slash, but Leo Murphy won. Okay, I think that he doesn't want to take any risk as well. So
Yeah.
he just stopped there and let Kabuki get his first kill here. His first point, I can say like 3 points for Kabuki. I think Aura Fire, Variety especially, is pretty tough for him, especially, without Trestless.
Yeah.
Sin, he won't have any escape mechanism as well, right? So
Oh.
Variety, he really needs to be careful, especially for the position, because member from Alter Ego, he will target Variety in the first place.
Yes, and also with the crossbow of tank that being released by Ahmad, just a pushback the Aura Fire, and they will just wait right now. They don't want to make a move. They will try just to zone out, picking all of the jungle buffers
Yeah.
before they move into the lore, the first one.
What kind of changes that actually you think, Atalia?
I think if I look into the item, Ahmad is also get the free farm. He get the 2 items already, obtained the 2 items with full suspect. But Sally Boy is only got the Wind Talker, but the killing sprint now has been taken for the Alter Ego.
Yeah, and also Alter Ego, they make a setup there inside of the bush. They're picking off Godiva. So yeah, I mean like they are winning in terms of making a surprise, in terms of just zone out the Aura Fire, and right now all Alter Ego is doing is just wait for the Lord.
Yes, and the goal differences here between Alter Ego, they really dominating. I mean, from all of the objective here with the network differences, like 6K in our first 10 minutes.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be a huge problem from Aura Fire. They really need to catch up soon, but look at the falling summon coming from Yam. They want to try at least giving a poke damage towards the Aura Fire members, so at least they can go back to the base, regen the SP again. So it will take a lot of time for Aura Fire, especially Alter Ego. They want to secure their first slot without any contest. They're coming from Aura Fire.
Yeah, I mean like for Alter Ego, they have Theseus, right? Theseus with the Parsha is just doing the best damage as he can, as much as he can as well. With the Feather Airstrike, look at from Aura Fire, who can jump into Theseus? Nobody.
No one.
It's really hard to catch up with Theseus with his Parsha. We are seeing Kabuki is trying to do that, but yeah, he failed, right?
Yeah, if it's all about Aura Fire, they really are reliable on their ultimate, I can say, especially Funstrong, right? With the Divine Judgment, it really has a good follow-up that coming from Aura Fire or not. It's gonna be a little bit waste, especially they will lose their chance as well.
Yeah, I think Aura Fire needs to reliable on Funstrong and also the Kabuki, since the Variety can even like dive into the team fight. So maybe they going to just steal one by one.
Yeah, but look at that, Lord will be on his way at the top lane here. I think it's pretty easy for Aura Fire to second down Lord, because this is the first Lord, right? So it's pretty squeezy, it's pretty easy for Aura Fire to defense. But the problem is all of the minion, they're already trying to pushing into the 3 lanes here.
Yeah, and I mean like Alter Ego, they should just probably wait, but they open the fight. Here we go again, another Sanguine Claw opening by Aura Fire, and they should just defend, maybe losing 1 or 2 inhibitor, but at least they are still on the game.
Yeah, we've seen that the range, maybe the Alter Ego, they are pretty confident enough with, look at that, with the Cassius, who has the huge area of effect with the Feather Airstrike, right?
Yeah, nobody.
With the
Crossbow of Tank.
crossbow fang as well, and that's why they pick Sally Boy. They pick Roger as
Oh
well.
my.
Strong.
Alright, that is the opening move that Alter Ego need to do. 1 ejector to shutting down Funstrong, and finally there will be no more Kaja, no more surprise attack for Aura Fire, and they should secure 1 more inhibitor, I guess, if they want to. And here we go,
They can
another
push it.
opening with the Star Moon
Yes,
for
and the
yeah.
jump coming from the behind, right? So it's just make a distraction actually for Aura Fire.
Yeah.
So they're really confused which one that they have to target first.
I think that Funstrong is trying to get the Divine Judgment into the one person. I don't know it's Sally Boy or 1-1, but the ejector make him like offside.
Yeah, a very nice response, I must
Yes.
say, coming in.
And there's no Purify as well from Aura Fire. So
Yeah, that's why the ejector is really on point always. Always.
and Leo Murphy is pretty confident enough with the flicker. Then after that he just used the unstoppable force and also ejector. And look at that Yam coming again with the falling salmon. But the problem is, look at that Ahmad will be targeted by Kabuki. On the other side, look at the minion actually is already pushed to the base of Aura Fire here. Meanwhile, Ahmad with the crossbow thing, he just give a poke damage towards Gurifa and friends.
Yeah, they're just trying like just to hold a little bit more, not so overcommitted, but at least when one ejector just got hit with Aura Fire, maybe one or two members like Godiva being picked or Kabuki, it's a game over for Aura Fire right now. They should be more careful with Leo Murphy.
Another 50 seconds for our next Lord here, Alter Ego. They can try to play a little bit safe if they want to, but if they want to wait like one member from Aura Fire, do a little bit blunder here. It's really, I mean, a high chance for Alter Ego.
Yeah, and right now like Alter Ego, they're just zoned out. You know, like they're staying in front of the inhibitor, they're trying to poke, and here we go. Another feather extract, but a nice response there. Finally, Aura Fire,
But look at that,
they could hold this one.
Yes, but the most information actually coming from Sally Boy. Oh wow, it's so hard to Aura Fire to take down Sally Boy, especially Ahmad that has a lot of free positioning here. Can active his crossbow of tanks. So 3 members from Aura Fire, they can't do anything.
Yeah, but also the Aura Fire, in my opinion, is pretty strong in high ground defense since they had the Sicilian with the bad face. That's why it's pretty hard for Alter Ego going to the base.
Yeah, they can't just move forward there, but at least right now the second Lord is already being opened, and let's take a look at the replay. This is a very nice one, opening by Vanstrom.
Yes, look at that. No one can touch down Sally Boy. And even though Ahmad got his free space at the back line. So Aura Fire, maybe they really need to focus on who will be they targeted in the first place. Like, okay, they can get Cassius, but the problem is that's not the damage dealer that coming from Alter Ego, right? The priority it should be maybe Sally Boy or Ahmad first.
Yeah, and also the Kaja haven't obtained any tanky item, so it's a little bit hard to doing the divine judgment since it's pretty squishy that the ejector will just punish him instantly.
Yeah, but if you talk about funds, look at that with the lightning truncheon and also the clock of destiny. Actually, the combo, especially with Sicilian, if he already got her star, he will give a lot of magical damage here. But the problem, it's not there.
Yeah, and also finally another fighter answer coming in from behind. And I must say the Lord is just there. This should be the end maybe for Aura Fire. And yes, focusing on the base right now, Alter Ego, they take their first game.
Okay, Aura Fire. Actually, well, they did a good job in the early stage, okay? But the problem is, once they lose their momentum, Alter Ego realize that they are driven away by Aura Fire, so they don't want to let it happen. They just straight away counter all of the movement that coming from the players, from Aura Fire, from the opponent. So they just straight away give a lot of poke damage, they try to push Aura Fire's member here, even though they didn't commit to take them down. But the problem is it will take a lot of time, by just recall back to the base, and it will have a lot of